Hey there, dog lovers. Dogface, welcome to the channel where wagging tails and happy barks are always on the menu. If you love dogs as much as we do, you're in the right place. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our next pawsome adventure. Let's dive in. She once had a home. She didn't have a name, perhaps, but the children called her Paw, a sweet, playful female dog. Her fur was white, though it had become dirty over time, yet her eyes still sparkled with love. Then, one day, the door opened, not for a walk, not for play. Her owner didn't have treats or a toy. She was placed into a car and driven far away, beyond the city, into a deserted place. The engine stopped, the door opened, and suddenly, everything went silent. The car drove away. Paul was alone now. With a heart too loyal to understand abandonment, she waited. She stayed in the same spot for days. Maybe he'd come back, maybe he'd call out to her, but no one came. Hunger crept in, water was nowhere to be found. And one cold morning, when she opened her eyes on a quiet street corner, her new life had begun. Paul was now a stray dog. She slowly learned the streets. How to eat from garbage piles, how to curl up in cardboard boxes to keep warm at night, and most importantly, how to stay safe. But something was changing inside her body. She didn't understand it at first, but then it became clear she was going to be a mother. Inside her tired, starving body, 8 tiny lives were growing. When the time came, she found shelter in the ruins of an old, abandoned building. The roof leaked, the floor was cold and damp, but at least no one would disturb her. 8 tiny puppies came into the world, 8 little flickers of hope. Each clung to her, seeking warmth. At that moment, Pa forgot her hunger, forgot her pain. She had to be strong for them. But life had no mercy. Her milk was scarce, her body too weak from hunger to nourish them all. The nights were freezing, and the days full of danger. She shielded her babies from rocks thrown by kids, from the cruel hands of humans who saw her as nothing, from other hungry strays. Every day was a battle. She'd wander for hours to find food, and return to her crying pups. One day, the weakest puppy let out a soft whimper and never opened his eyes again. Pa's heart broke. In that moment, she was the strongest and most helpless creature in the world. She couldn't cry. She buried her grief silently. 1 was gone, but 7 remained. She had to keep going. A few days later, the rains came. Their shelter flooded. The puppies shivered from the cold, and she wrapped her body around them to keep them dry. She was starving. She was exhausted. But still, there was something unbroken in her eyes, hope. And then, footsteps. A man approached. Pa leapt up and stood guard in front of her puppies. She bared her teeth, growled. But this time, the hands that reached toward her weren't there to hurt. They were gentle, soft. The man knelt. Pa looked into his eyes and saw something she hadn't seen in a long time, kindness. She relaxed, slowly. The man laid out a blanket, picked up each puppy with care. Pa rested her head on his knee. For the first time since being abandoned, she felt the warmth of a human she could trust. That day was a miracle. Pa and her puppies were taken to a shelter. There they had food, clean water, warm beds. Most importantly, they had love and a second chance. The puppies grew stronger. Some were adopted, some are still waiting for their forever homes. And Pa? She found a home too, one where she'll never be abandoned again. Her eyes, once filled with pain, now shine with peace. This is not just Pa's story. It's the story of thousands of dogs struggling to survive on the streets every day. Mothers, babies, forgotten companions. Give them a chance. A bowl of water, a handful of food, or even a gentle touch can change a life. Thanks for hanging out with us and our furry friends. Paw Prints, if this video made you smile, give it a big like and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow dog fans. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you're the first to catch our next tail-wagging episode. Until next time, stay positive and give your pup a belly rub from us.